Wow, holy shit, it's like 3 a.m. and there is an earthquake. Wow, I don't know what to do. There's nobody around here. I'm a bit scared because the accommodation is right behind the beach. Hi, my name is Boris and welcome back to my channel. High on Low Tide. This is not how I wanted to introduce my new travel series about Indonesia, but this literally happened on my first day. Yeah, I had a scary night. It was January 9th, and after more than 2 full days of traveling from Vietnam, I just arrived to the K Islands, a remote island group in southern Maluku, Indonesia, really far from everything. I mean, really far. It took me 3 flights and my ear still hasn't popped. So yeah, 3 flights and about 18 hours to get here. But yeah, actually the weather is not that great. It's kind of raining, but check this beach out. This place is so remote that I was the only guest at the guest house. After my arrival, a big earthquake with a magnitude of 7.6 happened on the open sea about 300 kilometers from the K Islands in the middle of the night. My bed and the whole building was shaking. The island I was staying at, K Kecil, is very flat. And the first thing that came to my mind was the possibility of a tsunami. So I contacted the owner of the guest house and this is the message I got. If there's tsunami, you run with the people to highest place. They know the evacuation way. What the caretaker came and picked me up and took me to his home in the village. But actually the village was also right behind the beach. This is quite probably the scariest day of my life because yeah, there's a huge earthquake not far from the K Islands, and I just came to the caretaker's home. Everybody's sleeping. Yeah, that's kind of strange, but there's a tsunami warning issued by the local authorities because it wasn't that far, and actually the earthquake was huge. If there is a tsunami or something, then we have to go to like an evacuation point, and I have no idea where that is. So I'm gonna have to follow the locals, but hopefully there is no problem. Yeah, but anyway, I'm like super tired. I slept only like 3 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna probably sleep a little bit because I don't know what else I can do. Probably nothing. So I'm gonna make an update in the morning. Hopefully nothing's gonna happen. Actually, it's already like 5 o'clock, but yeah, soon it's morning. So yeah, we'll see you in the morning. All right, so good morning. That was a scary night. My plan for today was to shoot a video about the awesomeness of Eastern Indonesia and why you should travel, and it is still awesome, don't get me wrong, but this was a scary experience. I kind of became like an earthquake expert at night because I was like reading the news. Of course I couldn't really sleep. I woke up at like 2:30. My bed was shaking, and the first thing that came to my mind was that I'm like literally on the beach. Like this is the beach. So yeah, like a tsunami was on my mind, but that was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours ago, and yeah, I mean it can still like happen, I guess. What was I doing on this island? You might ask the question, why did I travel to the end of the world? Kinda. Well, I have multiple reasons. First of all, my channel is very small. You're probably not very familiar with it, so let me tell you quickly that in my videos I travel to places, mostly tropical islands and beaches that are far from the crowds, to show you amazing places most people don't know about. I've been to this part of the world before starting this channel in Maluku and also Papua. These two provinces are my favorite region in the whole world. It is a region in Southeast Asia that no one really visits, but it's super beautiful. I want to show you that Indonesia is much more than Bali. Indonesia is a diverse country with different landscapes, different cultures, foods, and languages, and most people don't know this. Most travelers visit about 5 or 6 islands in the country, like Bali, Nusa Penida, one of the Gilis, maybe Lombok or Komodo, and maybe Java. But most people don't take time to visit other provinces. Indonesia has about 14,000 islands in a huge area. I'm sure you have heard about El Nido in the Philippines, for example. Palawan is always on lists like the most beautiful islands in the world and stuff like that, and for good reason. It is a beautiful island, but there are islands in Indonesia as beautiful as the islands around Palawan. The only thing is they receive very few visitors, so most people don't even know that they exist. In my opinion, the most beautiful islands in Indonesia are unknown. This is what I will show you in my coming video series about Indonesia. This time I spent about 3 weeks on various islands. I started my journey in the gorgeous K Islands, visiting amazing beaches and sandbanks. And yeah, I had a rough start, but everything was great afterwards. After the Ks, I visited some smaller islands near Ambon, the capital city and transportation hub of Maluku. And then I flew to Raja Ampat in Papua, checking out islands most people don't go to, because Raja Ampat is quite famous. It's actually famous for the marine diversity, famous for scuba divers, but it's actually super pretty above the water too. And there are just a couple of islands that receive most of the visitors, and Raja Ampat is also huge. So I'll show you islands that not many people know about. I plan to make a ton of videos about all the awesome places and islands I visited in the 3 weeks, because really I was lucky with the weather. I had really awesome boat trips to uninhabited islands. I have visited a ton of places. So if you haven't done it yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, High on Low Tide, to make sure you don't miss out any of the videos, any of the awesome places, because honestly, if you like places like these, if you like places without crowds, yeah, these islands will blow your mind. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you for your time, for your attention. Have a great day, and see you in the next video.